Hey everybody, I'm gonna do a pour inspired by Fiona Art. I just loved one that she did recently that she called Stained Glass. So I want to try to do something similar to it. It won't work like hers because she just has the magical touch, and she also uses different products because she's in a different country. So this is just going to be my recipe and my colors, and we'll see if we can even get close. I don't know if we will or not. I wanted to show you, these are in my Amazon link. They're silicone cups. This is dried up, and see what happens. You just pull the dried paint right out with the stick, and then you just peel out the rest of the paint. So I wanted to show you that cool trick. I've got to clean up my cups, get them all cleaned out. So I won't be using them today, but I wanted to show you that. Also, I saw Chris Leak, who is a friend and a client of mine, and in a lot of the acrylic pouring groups, mentioned the cap that you can now purchase. It's in my Amazon link, and it'll be below the video, to put on Floetrol bottles. Floetrol, Oetrol, they all have the same size spout. So you just twist it on. The lid even goes on top of it. Isn't that cool? I'm going to get it back off here. So I'm going to do 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. These are 3-ounce cups. I'm going to try to mix less than 3 ounces altogether. And then I'm using a couple of different brands. This is Arteza, and this one is Crimson Red. Oh, and the little cap comes in a little bag like that from Amazon. Just wanted to show you that. So this automatically strains it. Of course, it doesn't come out very fast. I guess you got to squeeze your bottle to get it to come out. That's interesting. You really got to squeeze the bottle. So keep that in mind, because these slots, the little holes, are smaller. Okay, this one is Liquitex Basics Cyanine Blue. You can also fast forward past the mixing part if you need to. I just want to be able to show people in case this is the first time they've ever found this acrylic pouring video or my channel, that they'll know how to do it. This paint has obviously been in this tube for a while. I'm hoping it'll work. That was Artist Loft Aqua Green, and this is Artist Loft Deep Yellow. Okay, on the Aqua Green, it was not salvageable. It ended up being like Jell-O chunks. So I'm mixing up, because I still kind of want this color, so I'm mixing up something as close as I can get to Aqua Green. It's Emerald Green and Master's Touch Lake Blue. Okay, so I took a little out of each cup and put in some little containers to do Shelley Blooms with on another video. And so with 2 paints and Floetrol, it's still a really thick ratio. I was trying not to add any water to this, but I don't think I'm going to have to. Even if it's just a little bit. And my water has about 10% Floetrol in my bottle, just so it's not pure water coming out of the bottle. Still feel like that's a bit thick. So I want to show you the consistency at least of one of the paints. So I think that will work. And I have a cup that is mixed up with Artist Loft White Flow Acrylic in the quart bottle from Michaels. And it's not flow consistency, it's just thick white acrylic, so you have to add pouring medium or Floetrol to thin it down to get it to the right consistency, and I add water to that as well. So the last thing I'm going to do is OGX coconut milk. Fiona used hair oil that is in her country, and she said it was silicone. Well, OGX is dimethicone. So instead of doing a pump, which is more than a teaspoon or so, and it's just easier to control, I have it in a little dropper bottle. That way I can control a lot better. And I'm just going to put one healthy drop in each color. I have not used OGX or silicone in quite a while because I haven't done pours, so this will be the first time, and it smells so good. That's the thing about OGX, is the smell is so pleasant. So I'm just checking the consistency just to make sure they're all about the same. I think I'm going to add just one more little tiny squirt to the yellow and the blue. She has a special little cup, a drinking cup that's plastic, that has 6 sides, and it's got little scalloped edges, and I don't have that cup, and I haven't looked to see if I could find one similar to it. I had a hexagon cookie cutter, and what I did was I cut out some little things right here. Can't think of a name for it. I'm brain dead right now. Hers is like a scalloped cup, and then she cut out the middle part where the bottom of the cup would be, I guess. Yeah, the bottom of the cup is kind of scalloped, and then it goes up, and she cut out the center part so that she could pour her paint through it. That's what I'm doing. And I'm going to try this on a round canvas. I'm probably not going to have any luck like she did, because her stuff is just divine. She's really known for her floral dips. So we're just going to see what happens. Excuse me. And then I'm also just putting a little puddle of white around. You know, sometimes when you're not around people, Greg's working in the other part of the house and you don't talk, you lose your voice somehow. I don't know how. I'm going to pop these air bubbles really, really quick. We're going to start pouring. I don't remember if she used white, so I'm not even going to use white as I pour. I'm sure this will not turn out like hers, but it looked so much fun when she did it. So it's like, okay, I gotta try this. Okay, my paint's not draining through that I can see yet, so this may not work at all. My paints may be too thick. And I think they are. I'm going to add a little squirt of water to each of them. So a canvas this size would take about 5 ounces of paint, and I probably already have enough paint on the canvas, but I want to do one more layer. Her painting turned out so gorgeous. And before it goes too far, I don't want the white to be swallowed up around the edge, so I'm going to put a little bit back around the edge here. And I'm not used to filming from this angle that much, so I'm hoping you can see everything. I probably should check my camera, right? And I'm going to do this last color. Hers was like, I think, white in the middle, so I don't know. And I'm kind of want to push that in, but it's going to be spun anyway. What am I thinking? Okay, and then she took a balloon or a glove and she pressed down in the middle. This may not work. So now I'm looking at hers, thinking of hers and looking at mine. I think she might have used white in between her layers, which is the reason it kind of came out looking like stained glass. So who knows? This is not going to be probably anything remotely like hers. I'm gonna just do a few things with it. Because I can never get anything quite as beautiful as hers. So we're just gonna see what happens. And I'm gonna spin, which I'll probably make a mess here. Weehaw. And hers didn't go off that much. That's the weird part. That's so weird. This so much does not look like hers. All right. I'm not going to spin it anymore. Needless to say, there's plenty of paint on the sides. So there's that. Pretty stuff on here, if I can get it just to dry this way. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy watching me struggle? Because that's what it was. It was a struggle. But it's always fun, no matter what. So I hope you will subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell in the bottom right to get notifications when I post new videos. Check all the links below the video where it says show more on your laptop or the down arrow on your mobile device. And look for some more videos in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye.